Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Thursday, May 11th, 2023. The market seems like it's kind of leaning a little bit lower, but I've been kind of holding off and being patient because I haven't really seen anything that's gotten me excited to add to our SDS position or the short position. So we're kind of just stuck going nowhere. And the pattern that I'm showing right now, so yesterday I had showed this used to be this was the reverse symmetrical triangle, and basically what that is when you're making higher highs and lower lows, and it ends up being a crazy thing because when we go down, a lot of people get short, and then up here everybody gets long, then everybody's short, and it just really wipes people in and out. So being just having some skin in the game with say half a position, it to me it is really the best trade right now because as I've been saying, if it heads higher, then we just build our position at better prices with our SDS. If it heads lower, we wait for support to hit and then come back up and hit resistance, and then we fill our position that way. So right now I don't really see anything. But as I was explaining this reverse symmetrical triangle, well, what happened was we came down and from that we did bounce, and it kind of looks like we're forming it's a diamond pattern where you can kind of see it like that. Now we had a slight break below it, but once it found this support right here, buyers came back in. So if it breaks to the upside, we're looking at 41.47, 41.54. If it takes out these lows, then we're looking at a move coming down to the 40.97, and everything else in here is just chop, and we're not doing anything. There's nothing on excuse me, as far as from my indicators that are screaming buy or sell. We don't have bullish or bearish divergences. Where once we're in overbought, we're coming down to oversold. So it's following the 15-minute chart. But when we take a look at the 60-minute chart, here again, we're just stuck in no man's land. We've been, after we took our trade, we've just been really chopping up and down. So there's the open gap that, this gap support that's at the 40, say 80, 84 down to the 40.70. So if the bears, can take it through, obviously they're going to have to get it through this, the 41.02 to be able to get into this. But the bigger range, if we really take a look at things, it is if we go to our daily chart. Hang on one second. Did it pop up? Come on. Okay, so when we look at the daily chart, you can see that really the bigger range is coming down to this the 40.50, and it's going up to the 41.90, and you can see we've been in this range going all the way back into April, the middle of April. We popped into it actually on March 30th, and we haven't gone above or below it since. So we're really just stuck in this sideways pattern. I do believe it ultimately ends to the downside, but you have to leave the door open that we're going to come up and test this 41.90. And if it does, then we start building our position. But as I said, there's not much that I'm really getting excited. I'm not nervous on the short side, but I'm not aggressively looking to short and get myself in trouble if we take a quarter position here and we do go up to the 4200. I'd rather be staying with what we have. If it pops up, then we start filling it. If it goes down, we wait for support and then the bounce and we short that way, because otherwise you're just asking for trouble. But we do have bearish divergences on the hourly chart. So I'm definitely leaning on the short side. Well, I definitely am because I have half a position. But anyway, I'm at just the patterns and how things are trading. The market looks pretty tired. I think we just want to practice patience right now and let this dust settle. And then once it does, that's when we'll be able to fill our trade. And the next larger trade, meaning that it's going to be one of these trades or one of these trades, it's going to be to the downside. And I'm not expecting a crash, but I would not be surprised to see the 39.76 or even the 3900 or lower test it. So up here we don't have to be perfect because we're looking at over 200 points on the downside if that does play out. So that's about all I have. I wish I had, I don't want to just make stuff up for you and say the market's doing this or doing that. We got to wait for some kind of confirmation, and we have not got that yet to fill the trade. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.